I think a good way to start this video would be to say, how can I help? Obviously there's been a lot of drama. I don't know what's gone on in Payton's life. I don't. And he obviously doesn't know everything that's gone on in mine. And maybe that's part of it too. Maybe he had something and lost it. Maybe it was secret. Maybe it was, just, him being in a rotten situation, rotten people, being mean. I don't know. And obviously until I know, or if he wants me to know, maybe that's, what would have to happen. Obviously I will say that, obviously I dealt with a sadistic, thing at work. Even today, I went into Bloomington, just to look at stuff, and there was a guy named Corey. He runs, the Heritage Estate in MOA. I go to Bloomington to check out, a JB Hudson, antique pocket watch, dropped in the inventory, one that, I bought for the store a while back. It finally dropped in inventory. That was towards the end of when I was working, and I went and checked it out, and there's a guy named Corey. Like I said, he runs Heritage Estate, and he was in there obviously picking jewelry. He goes around, Maxits, usually Maxit, because Maxit were the ones that don't grade colored stones, so you could find a 3-carat natural Burmese ruby in there, and be priced just based on the gold and the diamonds, and it'd be worth a few grand minimally, and he'd buy it for $300 from us and put it in at 18 just under retail at his store. So I was obviously in there talking to the guys, and I was talking to that Corey too, and obviously I said, hey, over at Cedar they've got a really nice Colombian emerald set in yellow gold accented by diamonds over there. You might want to, last time I was over there a few weeks ago, it was still there. You might want to check out that, plus the Art Deco star sapphire set and platinum palladium with diamonds is there for $7. You've got a similar one on your site for over like $5,000. And obviously he's like, I'm gonna go check that out. And me and him talked for just a few brief minutes. He obviously knows me because I'm on the whiskey and watches of Minnesota page too, and I've seen his comments and engagement on there, and he's obviously seen mine. And obviously it's interesting because I am able to talk intellectually and intelligibly with someone like that about that. Obviously I know what the difference between, just a Colombian emerald and, one from like a Muzo, more specialized, higher quality mine. It's the fact that there are very small, pyrites present as inclusions in that emerald. It also, what it does, it almost looks like, like foam, like a sea foam in, emerald water. And, I told him about that, but I texted my boss, obviously, after saying, it's kind of a Greek tragedy because I'm obviously have time to work. I want to work, and I've been sustaining myself through flipping and living a little bit better thanks to, unemployment because he suspended me. And I don't know, maybe the suspending has more to do with the fact of what he did to me. I don't know. But the point is, though, is like, hey, I'm willing to work, and I love working. Obviously smart enough, but maybe you're afraid of, the fact that, I might not want to do what you wanted me to do. You wanted me to come over to my apartment. I mean, you get to the point where it's like, I'll come back and, I don't think you really should come to my apartment, but, maybe perhaps, if you want to hang out with me in that, mop closet in Bloomington, again, I could do that, but you're not coming to my apartment. That ain't gonna happen. I think, part of the issue is I'm clearly intelligent and I love Payton, and I don't know where to go. I really would like a fair shake, and I hope he's okay, and I just know that I'm okay. I might go find some dinner. It's getting a little bit snowy down here, so I'll be careful. If I can deal with the blowing snow yesterday and, come out of that storm, I think I'm a hell of a lot better driver than the guy who got, totally grounded and ditched off Oak Ridge. So, have a good day. Goodbye.